Talk to Captain Garland if you're looking to book passage.
Kde jsem? Dobrá. Takže. Mňauka Žítka se hlásí ze Skyrimu. A teď je otázka, co tam mám vlastně ještě za úkolí. Nejspíš nějaké drobnosti a potom je tu možnost připojit se k odboji. Nejspíš existuje i možnost připojit se k císařským. Nejsem si jistá, tedy k říši. Jakožto kažít nejspíš nejsem původem ze Skyrimu. Což bych řekla, že by bylo logické, že bych se spíše chtěla dostat domů, než se připojovat k té občanské válce. Ovšem, ta možnost tu nejspíš není. A teď je otázka tahle. Pokud vyhraje odboj, tak to nejspíš způsobí v říši nestabilitu a může to způsobit problémy i v ostatních provinciích, což by znamenalo, že bych se měla a nejspíš raději přidat na stranu říše. Ale prozatím, co tu mám za úkoly, se podívám. Versas Balimont. Craft some leather? Ta se snad stahuje se zvířat, ne? To jsou divné úkoly. Visit the museum in Dostar, to bych se mohla vybrat. Fire salts. Vyberu si nějaký úkol a podívám se, kam mě to povede. Ne, to jsem nechtěla. To jsem nechtěla. Chtěla jsem zjistit, jestli tu mám nějaké místo určené.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of
Asi,
those
že mám jít
monks. And he needed the school place.
někam.
Don't think you can.
Já jsem nesmyslně udělala značku, kterou jsem nechtěla dělat.
Me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
Harvest Snowberry, dobrá. Třeba se někomu budou hodit. Bych se možná měla naučit nějakou alchymii.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here? Bully us and tell us to leave?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Do you hate the
It's
Dark
good to
Elves?
spend some
Are you
time
here
on
to
solid
bully us and
land.
tell us to leave?
Proč bych to dělala? Já kažít. Která tu taky nemám co dělat.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can.
Jaký je tam čas? 9 PM, to by bylo nejlepší jít do hospody. Ne, to není ono.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Ardino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood.
Every night, I walk around a grey quarter and net them. We ought to dig a big hole, throw all them dark elves and Argonians.
Mind you don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the foot. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better? If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone.
Chlápek tam
She was such a
Maybe you just aren't up to the challenge.
překáží.
Well, come back when you do, my friend. Come back when you do. Sing a good tavern, bro.
No nic, tady nějaká postel bude.
With my spirits.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No to je pěkné, až na to, že jsi mi neukázala tu postel.
It's honest work.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Kde je ta postel?
Now more than ever, the world needs to... I'll find some way to finish my book.
Si to nepamatuju, kde byla ta postel. A ona mi ji neukázala.
His roar of yore is fire, and his scales sharpen sides.
Možná tady někde?
Then ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled
Zkusím.
as they
Ne, to něčí je.
their cries. We need saviors to free.
10, dobře.
Yes, from Alduin's rage, heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, man is gone.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
Lost in shadow.
Je to nějaké divné.
Walk around
Wings
Ta architektura.
snow, but I think of them.
came the tongues on that terrible day.
Nejspíš jsem mohla jít tudy, ale nevím.
As his wind
Nevšimla jsem si, kde ty dveře jsou.
If you're looking for a few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest, what could be better?
Na to mě vážně naláká. Mě by zajímalo, kam bych měla jít. Tam? A co teď? No, aspoň vím směr. Netuším, že je to Solstheim, ale podívám se. Jak jsem otočená? Winterhold by to mohl být. Rosenhearth. Ne, to bude spíš Solstheim.
Keep clear of...
Zkusím jít do College od Winterhold. tak ne. To není. To je pěkné, a už na to, že přistal, takže se k němu nedostanu. Osm, 16. Kde je ten drak?
Oh, God!
Kde to bylo? Ten drak. Čeká to na mě, než se rozpadne? No dobrá. Takže teď mi to ukazuje Aldis někam dolů. Nebude to Skyrim. Teda, nebude to Solstheim, to místo, kam mám jít.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? All right then.
Když to? Lidia vždycky říká, když někam projdem. Takže kam mi to ukazuje? Někam sem. Nevzpomínám si, kde je Aldis. V každém případě pojdu sem.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes me.
Nevím, kdo je Aldis.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
Si nevzpomínám, ale to je jedno.
With a belly full of meat.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
What is it? Dragons?
No. Nebo mu já připadám jako drak? Ne, to asi ne.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane.
You
to
survived
try.
Helgen?
He doesn't have
General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hragstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hragstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Banditi.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
OK, ale já jsem teď chtěla dělat něco jiného. Takže znova. Ne, kdy? Tohle chci dělat a nevím, o co jde.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun. Balgroof refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine.
Dobrá. Tak něco? Aldis. Kde je Aldis?
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of...
Not sure I understand the question. The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizen. Skyrim's days are darkening, and the Legion will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call. You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days. We've gotten very few reinforcements. We've been forced to recruit locally, but rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising, and things will get back to normal soon enough.
Think you've got the metal, huh?
Honestly, the Legion can use all the able bodies it can muster. We have our hands full. A dead king, a rebellion, now dragons. Skyrim's a mess.
If you're serious, you're in the right place.
Our headquarters is in Castle Dower.
Here you'll find General Tullius, commanding our forces in Skyrim.
But talk to Legate Rika. She handles the local recruiting.
Dobrá, to je v pořádku. Ale já hledám... Tamhle je někdo, s kým mám mluvit.
Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods. Generally, posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Fajn, a teď kde najdu Angelinu? No to je jedno, ona mě to ukáže cestu. Až vyjdu z té budovy, tak se to nejspíš dozvím. Já si nevzpomínám, že jsem dostala tenhle úkol, ale to je jedno. Nejspíš mi jenom někdo něco říkal a já jsem si ani nevšimla, že je to úkol. Tak tam mi to teď ukazuje. Nejspíš vene ze Solitudu. No, kde jsou schody? Tady.
God might get nervous. Woman approaches with a weapon.
Tady? Aha. A kde je ta Angelina?
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me. I'm not going to warn you again. Get out or I'll call the guards.
You should see when you get bored, stranger.
You should have listened. Guards! Help! Trespasser! You're not supposed... I'm warning you. Back off. You're not supposed to be in here.
Okay.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
The weakling skeever's got warm beds and cold meat. You look like you could use both.
Dobrá, já chtěla s Angelinou jenom mluvit.
Trouble? Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Oh. Can a woman get a moment to herself?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Why?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Okay.
The Empress' cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. What is it?
Angelina se mnou asi nechce mluvit.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
A ani není. Tam, kde má být. Dobře, podívám se na jiný úkol. Třeba to, co mi teď zadala ta velitelka. Jasně, nejdřív se otočím směrem správným. To je nějaké divné. Nějaký kažít.
Welcome. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
By se mohla hodit.
All right, but if you get arrested, do not blame it on
Tak jo, tak stoupnu si tady a podívám se na mapu teď. Zas mi to ukazuje k Solitudu. Je tam něco jiného? Proč bych měla chodit sem? Je tady. Fort Hrazgard. Proč mám jít na Solitude Court? Pořád mi to ukazuje, že tam mám jít. Podívám se tam. Než půjdu na ten úkol, a možná příště půjdu na ten úkol. Teď se podívám, co to po mně vlastně chce na tom dvoře solitudském. Soudu, možná spíš. Kde je tohle?
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
The boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
No, katakombs. To asi není to pravé. Kde je ten most? Co vidím na mapě, když možná to není most, nevím. Jak se tam dá dostat? Tohle taky není správná cesta. Tady už jsem asi byla, ale ještě se kouknu. Ne. Tady už jsem byla. Tady? Pěkné místo, ale taky to není... to správné místo. To je něčí dům. Tady. Nevím, co tam mám dělat. Nevím, nějaká stráž.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Beyrand in Castle Dower. If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Vypnu si tam ten úkol. Nevím, co se mi to teď ukazuje za úkol. Když naselected Kurt. Že mě to mátlo poněkud.
Please don't interrupt the court.
Okay.
Coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. Rest easy. You're dismissed.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
The Imperial Ryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant. Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership. I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that. I must return to the court. They simply
If I
can't
needed
make
something
do
from you,
without me.
you would know it. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Toryg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Toryg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Toryg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Toryg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Toryg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine. I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position. I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was. And I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Toryg. And so he came before my husband and he shouted. With that terrible voice. Like something out of a legend. Or a nightmare. Ulfric? When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak of it.
Je Ulfric drakorozený?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. Be well. Pray for solitude.
Please
and
address
my
all
husband.
questions to the steward, Falk Firebeard.
Be quick. I have little patience.
Do you
for
have
Monday.
business with... You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Of course it does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that.
Okay.
That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Dobrá. Nevím, kde jsem vzala ten úkolík sem.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had maybe you need a partner, Just picture it. 2 women, the dusty road, strapping men in every tavern, a fortune in gold to be claimed.
Dobrá. Takže momentálně nevím, co bylo tohle. Nevidím tam nic o té Wolf něco. Aha, to bude tohle. Ale teď jsem chtěla... Ne, to bylo Join Legion. A to je tady. Ale teď už pro dnešek je čas skončit. A nashledanou zase příště.